Hello, welcome to Shmirchik Tipsy Tarot, where you will experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me, including farting, sneezing, losing, snoozing, and everything else. If you can handle that, then welcome. So, for those of you who want free readings, I'm going to read until I am tired. And I will make you guys a list. So, hi Vanny, how are you? This will be my list. Vanny will be first. What's your question, Vanny? Sure, go ahead. Hi, Manuel. I'll put you on the list. You'll be after Vanny. And then will I get married to my current boyfriend? Will Vanny get married to her current boyfriend? It seems like it's going to be really tough, this changes. That will be a really tough thing. Like, it seems like he's having trouble, adapting to that type of change, even though he is dedicated to you. And I think he's still looking for clarity. You're both looking for clarity. But it's a fantasy you have, I think. And I think he sees it as a wasted investment, right? So, like 7 of Cups reversed. 1 second. 7 of Cups. Unimaginative, lack of purpose. And then it's Knight of Swords reversed, which talks about, somebody who has no direction. So he doesn't know what he wants, and he doesn't want anything to change because it talks about him having trouble to adapt to the changes, even though he likes being with you, right? About his mother. Does his mother agree to guys getting married? I think more than his mother, it's him that doesn't know what he wants. He has no direction. So, oops. Will his mother agree? 2 of Swans. Out of control. 2 Wands reversed. Out of options. Queen of Wands. I feel like she might agree just because she thinks that he can't find anyone else. 2 Wands. It's someone who's out of options. Reversed. 2 Wands. Fear of change, actually. Sorry, wrong. Fear of change, playing safe. Yeah. She's afraid of change. He's afraid of change. And yeah, he is out of options. She feels like he can't find anyone else. And Queen of Wands is somebody who's very selfish and jealous of you. She doesn't trust you. So I think that the only positive thing here is the King of Pentacles, which talks about him actually liking you. King of Pentacles, it's like he's protective over you and he actually cares for you. He's loyal. Shut up! I hate these noises. My God. It's so annoying. So the thing is, I think he's just afraid of change and he doesn't know what he wants. I think if you just stay the way it is with him, he'll probably just stay with you until you decide to make a change. That's the feeling I get from him. You know what I'm saying? So, does he love Vanny? Does he want to be with Vanny forever? Does he like Vanny? 10 of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if he left you, to be honest. 10 of Wands, it's somebody who wants to finish the cycle. It feels like with 10 of Wands, it's somebody who's unburdening themselves and is ready to, has completed what they had to complete with you, ended the cycle and the beginning of a new. And then 10 of Swords reversed, it talks about like things can't get any worse. It's only up from here. They feel betrayed. The Fool reverse, it talks about somebody who is impulsive and doesn't believe in themselves and has problems, like has bad judgment. He feels like you're not. I feel like it goes back to the Ace of Pentacles reverse, which talks about someone who thinks you're a bad investment. So Temperance reversed as well. It's like somebody who has no patience for you and he's impulsive. He doesn't care. Yeah, I think he's not really. He doesn't care what happens in this relationship, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if he impulsively just like picked up and Eight of Pentacles. 2 eights. Advancing somewhere, learning, focusing on his skills. I wouldn't be surprised if he decided to like either focus on his work and skills to gain for the future or went traveling somewhere, maybe. 1 second. Let me see what it's trying to say. Going on vacation. Is it with her or it's him alone? Is it with her or it's him alone? Is it 1 second? I need to just get clarity. 1 second. Is it with her or is it alone? High Priestess. Magician. Conning bad investment. Blocked emotions. He has blocked emotions to you. The Magician reverse. Someone who's a con man. Secrets will be revealed. It talks about somebody who has lots of secrets, and the High Priestess is somebody who's connected with their intuition, and there's lots of mysteries and secrecy, and like, I don't know, what does your intuition tell you? It talks about bad investment. 2 aces reversed. Bad investments, blocked emotions, incompatibility, need to replenish energy and love, and then 4 of Wands. I wouldn't be surprised if he either went back to his family. Let me ask again. Because I'm not sure, right? Hi, A. I'll put you on the list. A. You'll be after Emmanuel. Okay, so does he want to leave Annie? Or does he want a life with her? Please explain the 2 eights. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and 8 of Pentacles. Dreaming, fantasy, addictions, Knight of Swords, communications, afraid of change, and 6 of Cups, washing away the past, need to, I don't know, it's not clear to me, right? 7 of Cups, it's addictions, it's delusions, it's fantasies, it's confusion. Knight of Swords is somebody, there's lots of communication and it's excitement and it comes in and goes quick and he's afraid of change. I think the Death reversed, 6 of Cups reversed is, 1 second, 6 of Cups. I'll put you on the list, Star. 6 of Cups, moving forward, leaving home. I think he's afraid to leave his mommy. And then Page of Pentacles, it's Page. It's communication, messages, sending messages to young energy. It talks about something shifting radically. So I wonder if he's cheating on you and sending messages to somebody else and he'll leave you suddenly because there's 7 of Swords doing something behind your back. So if in doubt, basically, do without. So Vanity, I wouldn't be surprised if he's doing something behind your back. You know what I'm saying? And he's avoiding this whole topic of marriage and everything else because he's afraid of change. So if I were you, I think from this reading, things will only change if you want it to change. So for example, if you want marriage, you tell him you want marriage, then he will either leave you or he'll marry you, you know? But I think he'll probably leave you from what I see here. You know what I'm saying? And his mother doesn't like you, so she thinks he'll get better. Or she thinks that he can't find anybody better. He thinks that he's out of options. Okay, Emmanuel. You're next. Can I have a reading about my soulmate as of now, like what kind of person they are and how they're handling life now, and if they have that natural hippie fashion style, or is it different? Because I remember the last reading you mentioned her style like that. I don't know if I could do an in-depth reading for you, Emmanuel, so you can ask maybe the most important questions. And okay, Kiss, I put you on the list. Rabia Khan, I'm putting you on the list. All right, let's ask. Tell me about Emmanuel's soulmate. Tell me about her style. Tell me about Emmanuel's soulmate. Yes, you are a star. You are on the list. The Chariot. Knight of Wands. Are you straight? You are straight, right? Here. Three of Cups. And King of Wands. I think she dates lots of guys. She's very... The Chariot, she probably has trouble with her car. Things breaking down. Lots of times it seems like she has lots of problems, like getting things moving in her life. Like things being delayed, and she has lots of challenges, I think, with the Chariot. And I think it's also regarding men coming in and out of her life. Knight of Wands, men who are just very horny for her and they just leave. She has lots of friends with the Three of Cups, right? It's she's very creative. She or he. Hi, Rabia Jadun. I'll put you on the list. 1 second. Rabia Jadun. This pen I need to throw out. Okay. She works well with people. I think she's probably somebody who's into the she's in the art department where like makeup and beauty, you know, and maybe she does makeup. Maybe she's a dancer. She could be a dancer. She could be ballet dancer, any type of dancer. She can be involved in anything that has to do with parties, celebrities. Maybe she's even like a DJ. Maybe she organizes party. Maybe she cooks. She's a cook. And she sings maybe. And King of Wands reversed. So that says King of Wands reversed. It could be she has very, like, her father maybe is very overbearing and has all these expectations of her, or it could be that she's with a guy right now and the men, they just lust after her and they expect too much of her, right? And she feels like strangled by other guys. That's what I see. So yeah, let's hope you find her. Okay, next is Star. No, next is A. Sorry, A, you there? A, you can post your question. Guys, please have your question ready. Thanks. Oh, lipstick. How does A feel? Think about me currently. How does A feel? Think about you currently. I'll call you when it's your turn, Rabia. Okay? How does A feel? Think about A currently. Blocked emotions. King of Pentacles reversed. Focusing on his work. And okay, so it's Ace of Cups, right? So it's reversed. So it talks about somebody who probably not thinking about you, like with the blocked emotions, right? They don't have much positive feelings towards you. Ace of Cups reversed. Emotional loss, blocked emotions. They need to get their energy back after this. King of Pentacles, it talks about somebody who's just focusing on their work and they're just a workaholic and all they care for is their material things. This person just cares for physical, materialistic stuff. And Queen of Cups reverse. I think this person sees you as somebody who is moody and doesn't have boundaries, and you are insecure and you're not you're too soft for him, I think. Him or her. And then there's the Fool. I think this person is looking to take a new journey and to go and take chances with his or her life, right? Because the Fool, right, is believing in oneself and taking chances and being unrestricted. Like, I feel like this person feels free at last. So I don't know what your situation is with him, but sometimes I get very frustrated when I do these readings and I see that, like, I hate this noise, I'm telling you. It's selfish bikers, selfish motorcyclers, selfish to no end. What the fuck? Honest to God, I can't deal with it. The noise, it's just like, shut up. Even the dogs agree with me. Yeah, so I'm telling you, I'm angry. That noise. Disturbing the peace. Okay, right? So basically, I feel frustrated when I do readings for people like you who you're strung up on this guy when he doesn't care for you and he's just happy to be free of you, and you still love this person, and this person is just like probably doesn't even think about you, however hurtful that is, and it just frustrates me because I think you can do better, you know what I mean? Like, I think most people, especially women that have issues with these dating and then the guy just moves on or whatever, whoever this person is, right? You have to let go. The man's supposed to do the chase, and if he's not talking to you, it means he doesn't want you. You need to let go and move on and think that something better will come for you. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you deserve better. You know what I'm saying? I'll put you on the list, Sabrina. You mean? Remove contact. Good, A. You should be proud of yourself, right? Because he's not worth your time or your thoughts or your energy, And just think, something better will come, hopefully. Right. So next is, you're welcome. Next is Kiss. See there? I think there might be someone else too. Yeah. Kiss JG. Can you post? Or I think there might be someone else too in his life. There might be, but I know how hard it is to let go. I do. I know how hard it is. It can take years sometimes to let go of somebody, right? It takes years and it can mess with your head. Kiss Jay, will I win my court case and get back everything my sister stole from me? You're Taurus, wow. Sorry to hear that you're going through this with your sister. That's like the worst thing, to have problems with your own sister, your own family member who's supposed to be your friend. Yeah, it has, right? No. Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry. I skipped star by accident. Kiss, is it okay if is it okay if I read for star first? Because I skipped by accident. You're right after star. Okay, star, what's your question? I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Okay, I need to clear the energy. 1 second. Clear the energy. Let's get some of this stuff. Clear the energy. Okay, let me clear the energy. Will I get a job at the company I want this month or anytime? 1 second. Clear the energy. Okay, star. Okay, Universe, Angels, and Spirit guides, please connect with Star. Will they get the job at the company they want this month? Will he or she get the job that they want at the company? You're on the list, Rabia Khan. Niger, I will put you on the list. Niger. Negar. You're on the list. Okay, will Star get the job at the company I want to this month or anytime? Alright, she's dead. 9 of Wands. Been there, done that. King of Swords reversed. The Hierophant. What the hell does this mean? 9 of Wands. Attainment. I feel like your intuition is being blocked for some reason. The High Priestess. Reversed. Frustration, mental block. It feels like you're frustrated from this. 9 of Wands. It talks about getting that. Been there, done that. Getting what you want. I think you'll get what you want. I don't know. Or does this mean like you've had this type of job, you've been there, done that, and now you're wondering what's next? Like that's. I feel like you'll have to fight for it. I think you will get it if you fight for it, right? And then you'll wonder what to do next with it, right? And then the King of Swords reverse. It talks about a man who is very impatient and aggressive and can be cruel. King of Swords reversed. I don't know why it's talking about a man who's very cruel, right? So I think if you get the job, you'll have to deal with this person, a man in your life, right? That is very manipulative and controlling. And it talks about also like the Hierophant. It talks about institutions. So I don't know if this is like this type of job you're trying to get is military or some type of institution kind of job within an institution, or if it's talking about it messing with your marriage. So the Hierophant, it talks about like also getting advice, either getting advice or I don't know what this has to do with your marriage or has to do with you getting a job in an institution, in some sort of it's like a school. Are you trying to get a job in a school? Are you trying to get a job in a school or something? Or it's like are you getting? We both are married and the work area is very restricted. because it talks about like the Hierophant. It could talk about like military. It could talk about police force. It can talk about something very structured environment. It could talk about getting married. It could talk about contracts, right? So it could be that I think you might get this job, right? But I think you'll have to fight for it. You're a flight attendant. You might have to fight for it. I think you might get this job and you'll have to deal with people who have bad moods. It talks about the tarot here. It talks about things coming crashing down and sudden change happening. It talks about abrupt changes, and it's going to be a rude awakening for you. I'm not sure why that is. And then it talks about indecision, needing to make some sort of indecisions, and you'll be extremely confused. I don't know if that's how you're feeling now or if that's how what's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me ask. It's a fantasy. I feel like this is your fantasy. This job is your fantasy. Knight of Cups. It talks about like dealing with. It comes in quick. It goes quick. It talks about like a young man maybe that is a bit narcissistic, but it won't last for long term. So I'm not sure if that's your marriage or. It talks about like secrets and someone trying to come clean to somebody else. So I don't know what this has to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? So from what I feel from this is that you'll need to fight for it, right? And there's some sort of fantasy going on, some sort of delusion. Someone has some sort of addiction problems and confusions, and maybe it's the man in your life who's a bit narcissistic and trying to get to the root of a problem. So yeah, I think you might get the job, right? But you'll need to fight for it with the 9 of Wands. If I'm correct. Defending your rights. You'll have to defend your rights. You think it's you? You mean doing all this stuff behind someone's back and fantasizing and yeah. You can't stop smoking. Is that a problem when it comes to your like? Is that a problem when it comes to the flight attendants? To being a flight attendant, you can't smoke on the plane. So that is what it can be. You have to give it up. You have to. I guess you do understand for yourself what this reading is for you, because you have to, if you want to get this job as a flight attendant, you'll need to give up smoking. You know what I'm saying? So take up a new addiction, like drinking. Just joking. Or drink a lot of coffee or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he can talk to you in. Okay. I'm going to make a lot of money and get addicted to buying clothes. That or like something, right? You're welcome, Star. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. See, I have lots of people asking me advice, contacting me and asking me advice. Thank God, Hashem, right? And so I get distracted. Allowed to be concerned. Allowed to be concerned. Okay, next is Kiss. Kiss is she still there? Kiss. Kiss was having a problem with her sister, right? Your question was, I have to go up. Will I win my court case and get back everything my sister stole from me? Will Kiss win the court case and get whatever her sister stole from her? Hi, Sherry. Rabia Khan, you're after Kiss. You're after Rabia. You're right after Kiss. Sherry, I'll put you on the list. I feel like I absorb a lot of energy from different people and I get very nervous. Oh, wow. Okay, will Kiss get justice and get whatever she needs back from her sister? You're welcome, Sherry. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. That makes me believe that give and take, gifts, give and take, and persevering, and compromise. Ace of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. Justice reversed. It's not going to be fair. It's not going to be a fair ruling, right? I feel like you'll get a little bit of something with the Six of Pentacles, right? It's helping out with this. That's his duty. Six of Pentacles. Okay, let's go see. This is why I don't do readings very often, because I get nervous. Giving, receiving, helping others, clarity, exchange, welfare system, balance in the books, paychecks, donations, balance, persevering, getting through something. You'll persevere through this. You'll get through this, right? You'll get some sort of victory, I think, some sort. But it talks about, like, I'm trying to understand what it's trying to tell me, right? I think what's going to happen here is that I don't know if you have papers that prove anything of what she owes you, right? And it talks about, like, doing an accounting on everything that she owes you, right? And it talks about give and take equal giving and receiving. So I don't know what this has to do with your sister. You know what I'm saying? Hi, SK. I'll put you on the list, SK. I'll call you when it's your turn. This is the time left in the way. Okay, Ace of Wands reversed. No energy, no passion, boredom, that's hosting my focus. Queen of Swords. Is this regarding you or her, right? Queen of Swords. It talks about a woman in her power, right? Having the strength and the power to overcome anything, putting boundaries, cutting that out which doesn't serve her, right? And justice reversed. Unfairness. Justice reversed. Inequality, unfairness. You're going to feel like you're going to get bad treatment and corruption. She won't be held accountable to the extent that you want her to be held accountable. You understand? I feel like whatever whatever is going on here, I feel like the judge will probably split it and give each of you half and half. I might be wrong, right? Because it talks about equal give and take, equal balance. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like you're waiting. You don't want to be nice because you're waiting. You think he's gonna just pounce on you and be nasty when you're being nice and vulnerable. Then all of a sudden he'll just pounce and be nasty, and then you'll yourself get hurt. You're just protecting yourself. That's what it sounds like. Hi, Allie. I could put you on the quest. I could put you on the list. So it's 3 of you. What? 3 sisters? 1 second. Wow. I get stressed. Let me go take off my bra. Do you have any more questions, Kiss? Is this clear to you, or let's see? Page of Swords reversed. Does it have to do with kids and messages? Is there children involved? Page of Swords reversed. It talks about maliciousness and conniving and somebody who's trying to play mind games with you, and they're uncomfortable within themselves. So I feel like this could also do with someone's sexuality, right? You all have kids, yeah. Is it like inheritance or something, or they stole stuff from you? Generally, not my business. Yeah, that's the feeling. Does this answer your question, right? Does this answer your question? Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit like. I guess I get stressed just from everything. Okay, 1 second. Ready. Free the nipple. Okay. And my mom passed away, and they're trying to cut me out of everything. And you're going through a court case. Yeah, I think the court will basically. It's like really sad because like. It's very sad because a lot of the times people that have money and their parents have wealth, at the end of the day, the children get greedy and they try to, because of their greed, it splits up the family, right? And they try to take everything for themselves and they don't want to do anything equally. So then it splits up the family and the money gets, because of money, everybody just don't talk to each other anymore because of the love of money, and that's the saddest thing. Thank God, like, my family is not like that. Like, thank God I am from a poor family, so my parents have no assets to leave us. We're literally poor, and my parents taught us to help each other. You know what I'm saying? The nipple cups that was stressing you out. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah. So like, it's just really sad that I feel like parents that have money, they have to make a will before they die, very clear as to who gets what, right? And what assets each kid gets, because then it causes kids to, because like, you're rightfully right. Like, you're right in the fact that your sisters, whoever, your family members, they don't want to be fair to you. They don't want to give you your share that you rightfully deserve as a family member. It's just so cruel, right? So I think that you're not gonna feel it's fair. You're probably not gonna get most of what you think you deserve. But I think that the judge might give like each of you, like, you might get something. You know what I'm saying? Right? He's gonna try to be equal, give everybody what he thinks is equal. That's what I think. I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Next is Rabia Khan. That's really sad. It just makes me really, really sad when I hear about families that, and a lot of families that have like rich parents, they can't wait till their parents die so that they can get money from their parents. It pays not to have money, because then your kids don't want you dead. Do you know what I mean? You want to hear a story about money? Okay, Rabia, I'm with you. You want to hear a story about money? Basically, my grandma, she came from Russia with my father, and as a refugee, and one of her sons, my uncle, married a wealthy family, and my uncle married into a wealthy family, and that wealthy family would turn to my father, who would go to this family. You know, he would go visit his in-laws, right? With my mother. No, yeah, with my mother, he would go, and that family of wealth, the grandmother would talk to my grandmother and say, "Oh, you're poor. How does it feel to be so poor?" And they would like mock her and talk down to her because she just has no money. And she says, my grandma answered to the in-laws. She said to them, "Well, at least my kids are not waiting for me to die to get all my money." That's what she told them. And then from then on, that wealthy in-law, she started looking around to all her kids, trying to see which one, she became suspicious, which one is waiting for her to die to get all her money, you know? So, like, it's in a way, sometimes it's a blessing to have no money. Right, okay. I hope my other family doesn't see this because then I'm in trouble. Okay. Rabia Khan, Lord Universe, Angels and Spirit Guides of Rabia Khan, please connect with her. You applied for your Australia spouse visa. My husband is in Australia. So what's your question? You want to know if you're going to get it? You're welcome, Kiss G. Kiss JG. You want to know if you'll get it, huh? Page of Cups, 2 messages, 8 of Wands, Page of Cups. Feeling stuck and confused. Blinded, trapped, confused with all your baggage. A subsequent, so Page of Cups, it talks about lots of messages and communication. So I think you're communicating a lot and trying to figure this out. It talks about new messages, new communications. 8 of Wands, that makes me think you're panicking because things are taking too long and it's exhausting you and you're feeling stuck and trapped, right? So it's Page of Cups, right? New path, new situation. You feel like there's this promise. You've been promised this. So the question is, Queen of Pentacles, will you get it, right? First time I got rejected, but I hope for this time I'll get my visa. You feel trapped with all your baggage and this confusion. Queen of Pentacles. It talks about you being self-sustaining and able to support yourself and stability, financial stability, patience, diplomacy. Businesswoman. I wonder if this is talking about your mother. Do you need help from somebody? Maybe you need to ask your mother for help. So is your husband? Yeah. So the question is, will you get this visa? Yes. Will she get this visa? Let's see. Rabia can't get this visa. 6 of Pentacles reversed and Ace of Wands. Strings attached. There's going to be a lot of strings attached, right? It talks about corruption and being used. So I don't know if this has to do with your husband trying to use you for a visa, and then it talks about with the Ace of Wands, it talks about new beginnings. So new beginnings, it's a starting point for you. right? And there's an offering, and that ties in with the Page of Cups. I feel like somebody's going to try to give you some sort of new offer, or maybe your husband's trying to give you a new offer where to try to fix this, right? But I feel like you're being used. This person is using you. Somebody's going to be either abusing the system or using you for a visa, right? Debt exploitation. He loves you. Then why does it talk about being used? Being on defense. You'll need to fight for it, right? So it's not really clear for me whether you will get this visa or not, right? Taking the high road, obstacles. There's going to be a lot of obstacles, it seems to say. You'll have to fight for it. And is it black magic? I don't think it's black magic, because I did a reading for you beforehand, and there's no black magic involved, right? So, let me ask again. Will she get this visa? Will she get it? Will she? King of Swords, anger, incompatibility, refusing to give up, and the Tower. Lots of chaos here. It's very chaotic, this energy. Five of Wands, incompatibility, Ten of Wands, reversed. I wonder if your husband even wants to come to your country, because the feeling I get here is that he's not all into it, and there's some sort of problem where someone's using you. You know what I'm saying? You're in Dubai on a tourist visa. I might super chat if you're good. You want a reading? I can't put you on the list, Chris. I'll put you on the list, Chris. So I feel like I think he might get the visa, right? He or you, whatever the question is positive. I think you might get the visa, even though it's taking time. I think it will take a little bit more time, but just be aware that I don't think he has good intentions. He doesn't have pure intentions with you. I think that it's going to be very bumpy road ahead. It's going to be very changes that you don't want. It's going to be, you'll have this sudden realization about something and a new awareness, a sudden awareness, a rude awakening of some sort. And you're going to realize that he just has anger problems and you're incompatible with each other, even though you're refusing to give up on this. And it talks about being burnt out from everything. And it's just so messy. This whole thing, it just seems like a mess. So I can ask how much time. I might be wrong, but yeah, I don't know your situation, Rabia. So I don't know how you could be married to somebody that's not even in your country. But maybe I just don't know. Queen of Swords reverse. It's all reversals now. It doesn't want to say. Queen of Swords reverse. It talks about a woman who can have cruel, vengeful words. Insatisfaction. Nine of Cups reversed. It's no satisfaction. Unhappiness. Not getting what you want. Page of Pentacles reversed. It's not clear to me whether you're gonna get this visa or not. You know what I'm saying? Let me throw the Astro dice. Leo. That's the pleasure, house of pleasure, creation, creativity, and Mercury. Loss of communication. Communication is in Gemini, two-faced. He's a bit two-faced, it seems. Leo, the house of pleasure, joy, and pleasure. And the third house. Third house. I feel like there's going to be communication. Yeah, I think it looks positive. I think you will. I think you will get the. I think you will get the visa, but Yeah, I don't know what's going to be with your marriage. That's all. I think you will get it. It just won't tell me the timing. Let me ask again. What's the timing? What's the timing? Okay, will she get the visa? The hangman. It's in limbo. The hangman. It's in limbo. It doesn't want to. You'll have to sacrifice a lot in order to get that visa, right? What's the timing? The hermit reverse withdrawal and the tower. Okay, it's a new awareness, right? The hangman. You'll be aware that you need to sacrifice a lot. So let's see. Okay, the hangman. It's seen from a different point of view. Consequences. It talks about having consequences for actions. Patience. It talks about you need patience, right? That's what it seems to say. Then the hermit reverse. It talks about withdrawn and feeling lonely. And then the tower. So let's go see the timing of the tower. Sun. 28 days, Monday. Unexpected. It doesn't want to tell me the time. You know, the timing is 28 days on a Monday, maybe, but it seems to say that nothing's really moving. So I don't really believe it will be 28 days, but that's the timing for the tower, because the tower is like, it's having a rude awakening, things just shaking up and changing, and not necessarily in a good way, you know, like you're gonna see the truth of the situation, right? I feel like maybe you'll see the truth of the situation. I don't know if you'll get the visa, but you'll see the reality of the situation that you're in. And it talks about also somebody maybe being imprisoned. So I don't know what is going on with your husband and all that. It's just really chaotic, this whole reading. Yeah, that's what I see here. So now it's my second marriage. My new husband is Australian. My first husband was in England and divorced. Now my second marriage. My new husband in Australia. He said you'll get a visa in 2 weeks. Yeah, but I think that something is going to come to light and it's not going to make you happy, right? Yeah. I hope things work out for you, Rabia. Okay, next is Rabia Jadoon. Is it the same person? Is it you? Kelsey Wells, I'll put you on the list. Kelsey Wells. Barb, I'll put you on the list. Barb. Okay, next is, yeah. Rabia, like, I see a lot of chaos in the cards. It seems so messed up. Like, and I don't think that your husband really is has good intentions towards you. I think that he just wants to use you, and it talks about imprisonment. So I don't know if he's in prison, or I don't know what is going on there with you and your husband. It's not your turn yet, Chris. Okay. Next is Sabrina. Sabrina, are you there? Sabrina. Okay, she's not there. Next is Nijar. Nijar, you want to post your question? You can post your question. What's your question, Nijar? Can you post? Whoa. I thought that was a bug. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks, Chris. Okay, so I called Rabia Jadun. She posted her question, and so I guess I'll do it for Rabia, and then when Nijar decides to post, then I'll read for him. Okay. Rabia Jadun, who is good? Who is a good match for Ibrahim, Nifasi, Tariq, or Habib? The University of Leicester to connect with Rabia Jadun. Who is good match for Ibrahim? Horia Abid. Okay, we could try that. Who's a good match for Horia? Who's a good match? Who's good for my brother? Nafisha, Tariq, Horia Abid. Six of Cups, reverse, Nine of Swords, and the Star. Interesting. Okay, so here it says, it talks about needing to recover from something. And he needs to, first of all, Rabia, your brother needs to leave home. He needs to leave the family. He needs to leave home. He needs to cleanse away the past. He needs to wash away the past from his problems and his traumas with the Six of Cups reversed. So I think the way that he will find a woman is if he, or whoever match whatever, is if he basically becomes independent. He needs to become independent. That's number one. Who is good for your brother? You're asking for two people? Who is good for your brother? Either Nafisa, or it's a new girl, she's divorced, and Huria. Okay, there's just two different people. Can you be clear, please? Because I don't understand any of this. I don't understand. So here it says, like, it talks about getting to the root of a problem. The Star talks about he's in the right direction and he will get what he wants, right? And the past will be washed away. But I think also that he will be with the person who is either has kids or is a younger girl. You know what I'm saying? So his Page of Pentacles is somebody who's young or has children, right? Somebody, the one that's curious, advertising messengers. The one who's good match for marriage? Ibrahim, Huria, or Abud, or Nafisa? What, is there like many people? Like, I don't understand. Like, it's a new girl and she's divorced. Why there are problems in Ibrahim? Is he married? Like, what is going on here? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, is this guy married? Because if he's married and he wants to find somebody else, then he would have to first leave that marriage. He's only 29. Why is there problems in his marriage? I mean, how many questions do you have? Like, what do you want me to answer? If you don't mind explaining to me. Your brother is single? Oh my goodness. I'm lost. I'm sorry. I'm lost. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what your question is. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I just don't understand. I don't understand what your question is. Huria is one person. Nafisa is another. I think she wants to know which of the two would be better for him. Huria is one person. You want me to ask which one is better for him, whoever this person is, Huria or Nafisa? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bar. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just, when I don't understand, I get frustrated. Okay. Who is better for Rabia Jadun? Who is better for this, her brother Huria or Nafisa? Okay, we'll do one pile for Huria and Nafisa. Who is better, Huria or Nafisa? Okay, Huria, 91. Ooh, or Nafisa. Knight of Wands. I think your brother will be very attracted to the first one, Huria. Page of Swords, but it talks about somebody having secrets and being malicious about something and playing mind games with somebody, right? So I don't know if that's your brother trying to play mind games with this, or this person, Huria, will try to be malicious in some way, but it talks about like pregnancy here and growth, right? And I see him being very attracted to number one, Huria. Number two, Nafisa, Ace of Cups. It talks about new beginnings and overflowing of emotion and lots of love, but then his ego will be very hurt by this person, Nafisa. And I don't see your brother being committed to this person. He won't have any direction with Nafisa. So I think there will be problems with number one, but there's definitely more traction. Do you know what I'm saying? Hold on, Knight of Laziness, Obsessive, second guessing, slow progress. There won't be any progress with the second one, but the first one, it seems like there might be some lies and trouble and viciousness with the first one, but there's definitely a lot of traction and room for growth with Huria. Does this answer your question? So I think Huria is better. Even though Nafisa, it seems like there might be true love there, but then he's not going to know what to do with him, or whatever. So I think number one looks better. There's more growth with number one. Number two, even though he might love her more, number two, he might love her more, but it's not going to go anywhere. So, does it make sense? Okay. Okay, I'll put Tricky on the list, and you will be the last one, Marisa. Marisa, you will be the last one on the list. Next is Nijar. Nijar, let's read for Nijar. Nijar's question is Nellie pregnant with the third child? 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 Chris the fish. Chris the fish. If you're looking to dominate somebody, I'm not the right one. It's so funny. Is she pregnant with the third child? Right. Knight of Swords reversed. Disregard for consequences. No direction. Looking for clarity. King of Wands. Lots of horniness. I don't see any pregnancy here. I just see maybe lots of sex. I see lack of direction. I see confusion. I see fantasy. I see people having trouble with changes. The death reversed, right? The death card reversed. Resistance to change, stuck, holding on to the past, stuck in unhealthy patterns, unable to move forward. Five of Swords reversed. Reconciliation. I see somebody trying to forgive or reconcile with somebody, but I don't see any pregnancy here. You know what I'm saying? I can ask my pendulum. Where's my pendulum? Is she pregnant with her third child? No. It says no. Will they break up? Are they fighting? Will they break up? Are they fighting? Will they break up? Are they fighting? Five of Cups. That's breakups. They are fighting. Five of Cups, regrets. Regrets, sorrow, depression, sadness, breakups, rifts, changes. I see somebody hanging out with women, lots of women. So it could be, I don't know who this person is. So this person can be either, if it's a man, and he could be having lots of fun with many women and cheating and they're breaking up, or it could be that this woman is breaking up with this guy and she's just spending lots of time with friends, right? And it talks about indecision and not knowing. I think this person might want to break up but is indecisive and confused. It talks about a man here being dedicated and there for the long term with the King of Pentacles, that a man who wants to protect her. So yeah, it doesn't look good for this person. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Najar? Okay, 1 second. I need to get a drink. At the end, will they break up and he come to me? I don't know, like, I shouldn't judge you, right? I really shouldn't judge you, but I advise people to stay away from relationships. You understand? I advise people, if there's someone else in a relationship, you should not try to break them up. You should stay away. Stay away from third-party relationships because it never ends good. It never ends good. You end up hurting other people. You're going to end up hurting yourself. It becomes a mess. People kill for this type of thing. And if you think that you're going to have a stable life with somebody who is in an unstable relationship, you need to think again. Because if somebody is in an unstable relationship now and they break up to be with you, it's going to happen to you. That person will break up with you to be with somebody else. You don't want that, right? So I can't give my blessing for I can't give my blessing for I can ask the question for you, right? But I advise you to stay away from anybody in a relationship. Don't go near anybody. So I'll ask the question. The question is, will he break up and come to Nijar? Oops. I advise strongly to stay away because it's not right. Even if I don't know the for full, I can ask. I'll ask for you. I'll ask. Will he come? Stay away. Will he come to be with her. Wow. 9 of Wands reversed, 7 of Swords, and Ace of Wands. So 9 of Wands reverse says that it talks about somebody feeling like there's no point to the struggles, someone who's giving up, right? Somebody who is feeling exhausted and questioning their motivations, right? And then there's 7 of Swords, which talks about doing something behind someone else's back, betraying somebody else, stabbing them in the back. The only way that you'll be able to see this person is through cheating and lying and doing something behind someone else's back. I can show you here the cards. Okay? 9 of Wands reverse. It talks about burnt out, pointless struggles. There's like, I feel like this also, it can mean also that you're waiting for this guy to be with you, right? But there's no point, right? Because first of all, he's going to be burnt out. You're going to be burnt out, tired, and like at the end, you're going to be questioning, like, what am I doing this for? Then there's lying and cheating and stabbing somebody in the back and doing sneaky things. 7 of Swords. Sneaky things. Here, I'll show you my book. Okay? Doing something behind someone's back, betraying somebody, and doing things in a sneaky way. Okay? Here. Not being honest with the situation and being in denial of what's going on. And you're going to have guilt and shame over this if you continue trying to be with this man. Lying, betrayal, cheating, doing something behind someone's back, no truth, running away from a situation, no honesty, bad energy, denial, self-sabotage, guilt, shame, confidence. It talks about like somebody being confident in cheating in their cheating ways, but it's bad. It's such you don't want this in your life, right? Ace of Wands reversed. It talks about no energy, no passion, boredom, bad self-esteem, unfocused. It's not going to go anywhere. It's reversed, right? For me, it's reversed, right? Ace of Wands, right? So it talks about boredom and no passion and bad self-esteem and unfocused. This person that you're trying to be with has full of problems, and if he's going to be with you, it's only through cheating and through just distraction. You're just there to just a distraction, and it's sneaky. It's not healthy. You understand? So I don't not have shame. We are in no contact. But no need to. She's trying to help. It's okay. It's all right, guys. Don't get upset. You know, Barb, don't get upset. Nijar, don't get upset, please. I'm not trying to judge. I just is a person. 1 second. We were no contact. So I do not have shame because I was not in this woman's life. That's good. I waited until they break up. Okay, I understand. I never ever cheated other woman. That's great. And until he is with her, I will not accept talking to him. Yeah, that's very good. You know, it's very good and healthy for your karma. And I feel like now that he's with her, you need to, because of what I'm reading also in the cards. I'm trying not to get my own feelings. I'm trying not to get my own feelings involved in this because, right? I don't like to judge. Right. When I hear when somebody's in a relationship, I get a little bit, but I pulled the cards and these are the cards that I got, right? So what I'm saying is that I know you're probably a good person, right? And you're not going with this person, but the only way that this person will be with you is if he cheats on his partner, right? And even if he says, I feel like this person, even if he says that he is not with her, you can't believe him because he's a cheater. And he's not only cheating with her, he's not only cheating, he's probably cheating on her now also. Like, not with you, but with other women, right? So I don't see you guys, the only way you'll be together is if he sneaks out on her with the 7 of Swords. See? Go look up online the 7 of Swords, and it's a sneaky card, right? It's betrayal, lying, and best. Right? Hi, Amber. You understand? Does this make sense? Well, they break up. I see them thinking about it. They're definitely thinking about it. But I say don't focus on their relationship. Move on. Will they break up? I'll ask for you. I'll ask. Will they break up? Fantasy, addictions, the devil, breaking patterns, breaking free. There is a chance that they will break up with the devil, breaking free of patterns and strength reversed. Bad self-esteem, butting heads, impulsive behaviors. There is a chance that they will break up, but it could be now, it could be in 10 years, and you can do better. All I can say is that it doesn't pay to be with somebody who's in a relationship because it just never ends well, ever. And you're better than that. You're worth being with somebody who is going to love you and not have anybody else in his life and not be cheating on you or anybody. I think you deserve better. Do you know what I'm saying? I think you can do better. There is someone out there for everyone, and I believe that you'll find somebody. I can ask if you'll find someone new. Is that what you want? Should I ask if I am not with him? I said that. I know, but you want him. Do you want me to ask if he will be with someone new, someone different? Or you don't want to hear about anything? Which is fine too. Like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. Ask if I get married in 2 years. Will Naja get married in 2 years? There's Sherry, SK, Allie, Chris, the Fish, Kelsey Wells, Barb, Tricky, and Marissa. The list is closed. Fixtaphilia. SK, it's not your turn yet. Four of Pentacles. Formation. Excuse me. In 2 years from now. Formation. Breaking free. Four of Pentacles is holding on to the past. Holding on to the past and holding on to things, people, the past, holding on to hoarding, trying to hold on to possessions. It talks about formations. I feel like you will be stable in 2 years. I'm not sure about marriage. The Devil reverse, it talks about breaking free from toxic patterns and from anything that holds you back. I feel like in 2 years' time, you will be free from anything toxic in your life. And you'll be working towards the future with the Eight of Pentacles. You'll be working to gain some sort of skills to move forward in your life and for the future, right? And to make money, right? Queen of Cups reverse. It talks about somebody who doesn't have proper boundaries or emotional stability or loyalty. I feel like you need to, in 2 years, I think you'll be more stable, right? You just will need to work on your self-esteem. You understand? So, like Four of Pentacles. Not open stability, boredom, stagnant, dependability, boundaries, keeping to yourself. I think you'll be able to put up boundaries in 2 years, but you're still going to be holding on to the past. I feel like you need to never look in somebody else's yard. You know, don't look in what somebody else has. Don't look at other people's relationship. Don't try to get somebody who's in another relationship, even though there's no contact now. You need to let go in order to get anything or anywhere in your life. Just let go of the past. That's what I have for you. I hope I didn't offend you in any way. I think you deserve better than somebody else's sloppy seconds. You know what I mean? Okay, next is Sherry. Subin, the list is closed. Rabia, the list is closed. Thanks, Tricky. How much super chat to skip the line or PayPal better impress? I don't know. You want to trick the line? You want to skip the line? I used to do that, right? But I don't know how to. I don't know how to balance that. Sherry, when do you see me meeting my true love soulmate? Will it be this year, or can you tell me about them, please? Lord, the universe, angels, spirit guides, to connect with Sherry. Will she meet her? You're welcome, Nijar. Will Sherry meet her soulmate this year? You have a hard time moving forward. You have lots of regrets. You're still holding on, I think, to somebody in your past, right? That has no. You have lots of regrets for a previous relationship, it seems to say. You're mourning over it with the Five of Cups, like you just had some sort of separation. The Death reverse, it talks about like having trouble breaking free from the past and breaking free from patterns and having trouble moving on and adapting to the changes. That's what it seems to say, right? So I don't know if it's correct, the cards were saying, but will she meet somebody? Will Sherry meet somebody? True love. Three of Cups reversed. No support from your family or friends. You're not financially stable. You're not in your element. Unable to grow in the world. Failure. You need closure from something. You need to let go of something. Does this make sense to you? Because I think before you find somebody, you need to. It says you have peer pressure from your family, friends. You don't really have home support. Queen of Pentacles reverse talks about a woman who doesn't have sustaining money, not self-sustaining, is not healthy in their mind, is jealous of somebody or something, and not running a practical life. I thought I healed myself from that. And then the Empress, it talks about unable to grow. The Empress reversed. I don't know, did you have a miscarriage of some sort? Sometimes it talks about you're not fully independent and you're having a hard time holding down a job maybe, and it talks about a woman who's also like materialistic, right? And then the world, it's failure to, like, it's like you're stuck in some sort of cycle of some sort, and you have no closure from something, and you can't complete something, and you're overwhelmed. So I feel like it's probably you don't have closure from the past or something. And so if you're asking whether you'll find somebody, your soulmate, right? It's just not, it's not there. I don't see it, right? Maybe you're not emotionally independent and you're not healed within yourself with the Queen of Pentacles reversed. You're not in your full strength, and you don't have like support from your family or friends. So I had two miscarriages. Two miscarriages. Yeah. Wow. Well, I can say I'm sorry. Okay, so let's see. It could be you need to heal yourself from that too. Wow. What will she find? Well, you need a lot of help. Yeah, that could be also why. That could also be why you're having a hard time being in this mindset to find somebody. You know what I'm saying? So, you need a lot of help. You have 3 kids. Wow. That's why I feel like you might be independent, but you're so, I don't think you're able to, because you're not with the Three of Cups. You're overwhelmed by your, like, helping your parents, right, and taking care of your kids and everything. So I don't know. Will she find somebody? Will she find somebody within a year? Will she find her soulmate? Oh, hi, Queen Bree. I know last time I couldn't read for you. I'll put you on the list because I remember you. You'll be the last one, okay? Queen Bree. King of Swords. Yeah, I think there'll be somebody there for you. Ace of Wands reversed. It's like boredom. You might be bored with him. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you'll find somebody. Because there's King of Swords. It talks about a very wise man. A very wise man who's very knowledgeable and has lots of information. You might be a bit bored with him at first, because I don't know if he'll fit in with your fantasies, or it talks about like addictions and fantasies with the Seven of Cups and confusion, right? But then it's the lovers, right? So I feel like in the end you'll end up being together, right? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Like, I feel like you've been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? You are somewhere accurate. Tricky. I try to be, but it's what I can pick up from the cards, from understanding it, you know? Right? So I think there is someone for you. I can ask the lovers. Yeah, I think there's definitely someone for you. King of Wands. He's noble. He has good intentions. Let's see the timing for that. King of Wands. King of Wands. I love getting good news. I love it. King of Wands. July, August. Next year by November, December, or July or August. This July, August, or next year, November, December. That's the timing for this card. I've had to cut ties with the family. That's too much drama for my mental health. I hear ya, right? It sounds overwhelming. So the thing is that I think what the cards are saying here is that the person that you're going to meet might not be everything you dream of, right? He won't necessarily fill all your fantasies and your dreams and everything. And you might be clouded, right? You might have a clouded vision, but, right? And you might be confused about it, and you'll have other temptations. But yeah, I think the timing is 7 months, around 7 months, and you'll find somebody. It might be wrong, but you will be a bit confused, and you'll be indecisive about this person. And because he's not as entertaining as you might have thought. He's not everything in your dreams. But in the end, I think it will work out with the lovers. You understand? Yeah, so that's what I see for you. He's going to be very wise and understanding. So that's something, and he might be a bit older, gentleman. So, because the King of Swords is, King of Swords is somebody who is very strong in his intellect and very developed, and he is very wise, and so that gives me an older vibe, you know. He might be Libra, maybe not. Yeah. So that's that. You made a list of qualities in a person. I hope it works out, Sherry. I hope things work out for you, and I hope you feel good and you're able to stay strong for your family, right? Hi, Malaika. The list is closed. Next is SK. SK is next. And then I have Ali, Chris, Kelsey, Wells, Barb, Tricky, Marissa, and then Queen Bree, and that's it. I'm sorry, the list is closed, but I'm doing SK now. How is Shita Rati Cancer feels about me? I'm Sag. My name is Ashri. My name is Shri. You're welcome, Sherry. Take care. I hope you feel good. Thanks for hanging with me. How Ashrita Rashi feels about SK. The universe, I romantic interest in her studio classroom. Main Sherry. How Cancer feels about Sag. Your name is Shrey. Oops. You're male? Okay, that's good to know. Queen of Swords. Oh boy. Oof. Queen of Swords. She is a very tough woman. She is very strong in her mindset, right? Eight of Wands, it talks about lots of communication. And I feel like if you tell her your feelings, you communicate. Because Eight of Wands is the card of communication. If you communicate your feelings, she might reciprocate. And she'll be, with the Moon reversed, it talks about secrets coming out, right? Advancement, moving forward, communication, movement, fast-paced change, air travel, romance. And you say she's Sag? No, she's Cancer and you're Sagittarius. Yeah, so I think it might be the moon, secrets coming out. It can also mean like, second, moon, lack of understanding, fear, repressed emotions, truth, composure, and denial of something, and Six of Wands, being recognized and persevering. What's her feelings? I think she might have feelings for you, but she's not telling you and you're not telling her. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that you should let her know your feelings. Yeah, Three of Wands, romance. I think she might share in your feelings. Three of Wands. She's pushing her feelings down, so I think you can, it's cute energy here. You know, I think you guys should get a room. You don't have to say that. You could go ask her out on a date, get her a rose, and be like, Ken, I'd love to date you. Let's go. You're the guy. You got to make the first move. I did talk to because of cheating in an exam. Hi, Shirley. How are you? It's been a while, huh? SK today. You were cheating on an exam. Oh. Oh, yeah, she's very tough, it seems, but there's definitely feelings there. You should definitely go after her, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Don't blame me. I put in the disclaimer below, Follow at your own risk. So, yeah. Shirley, I can put you on a list. You'll be the very last because there's favoritism. You understand? Shirley. I've been thinking about you here and there, you know? Yeah. Next is Allie. I'm alright, Shirley. Hanging in here. Hanging in here by a thread. Just kidding. Not by a thread. Okay, Allie's not there. Chris, you there? Chris the fish. How are your animals? My animals are okay. Raspberry's been itching a lot lately, so I gave her a bath and I hope I gave her a shower, and I hope she stopped itching so much. Amber is hiding somewhere. Oh, he's in the house. He's in the doghouse. And yeah. Okay, Chris is not there. Kelsey Wells, you there? When will SM, Virgo, and I, Gemini reunite? Mm-hmm. When will Kelsey Wells, SM, Virgo, and Gemini reunite? Harry. I see you, Tricky. Me too. I hope you're doing great. Thank you, Shirley. When will SM, Virgo, and Gemini reunite? Nine of Wands, been there, done that. Breaking free. Four of Pentacles. The Devil. This is all about breaking free. This reading for you, Kelsey, is all about, whoever you asked about, it's all about breaking free, breaking patterns, breaking cycles, and breaking the chains that connect this person and the other person, and breaking free from each other. That's the feelings because we have Nine of Wands. It's like if this person wants to get together with this person, they can. But I feel like it's been like the past, like been there, done that. And it talks about needing to fight to be together with this person. And it talks about each being on defensive mode. And then we have, hi Debbie, how are you? Then we have Eight of Swords, which talks reverse. It talks about breaking free from patterns, from unhealthy stuff, and taking back your personal power and finding accepting yourself, right? Finding a resolution to your problems. Four of Pentacles reversed. It talks about holding on to money, greediness, stinginess, possessiveness, hoarders. So I feel like it can also be talking about holding on to the past and people, and like letting go of the past also, because Four of Pentacles upright, it's more of being possessive and hoarding and holding on to the past and formation, boredom, and Four of Pentacles reverse, it talks about also, it seems to talk about stinginess and being possessive and hoarding stuff, but I feel like letting go of the past, that's the feeling I get. Reckless with resources, be careful with money, it seems to say. And then the Devil reversed, it talks about breaking free from patterns and toxic energy, breaking the cycles, overcoming addictions, and being safe and regaining your power. That's what it seems to say, Kesley. Will you find new love? That's a good question. How's my dad? I haven't spoken to him in a while. I guess he's still in the same condition. Thanks for asking. Debbie, the list is closed because my energy is running out. So I'm just trying to get through these last few people. I'm sorry. Chris. No, we're with Kelsey. Kelsey, the question is, will she find someone new? Will she find someone new? Will she find someone new? I already called you Chris the Fish, but you weren't there. So you can be right after, I'll let you be right after Kelsey. Will she find someone new? The world. No closure. The tower. Dodging a bullet. Geez, I see you being single. I see you being single. Okay, the world reverse. Failure. It talks about failure to complete a task. So I don't feel like right now is your time to find somebody. And you also need some sort of closure from your past. I think the tower reverse, it talks about you having dodged a bullet from your past, maybe. And it talks about you, the tower, you're afraid of change, right? It talks about you're delaying a situation that's going to happen. It's an inevitable situation. I don't know why it says that, right? I feel like you've whoever was in your past, it feels like you've dodged a bullet, like you've avoided a crisis, and now it's the time for you to just be single with the Nine of Pentacles and self-sustaining and independent, and find your own strength. With the Queen of Wands here, it talks about you coming into your strength and being strong and growing into your power as a powerful woman, if you're a woman, and being a strong businesswoman and being like dominatrix type of style. So I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting. I don't really see anybody right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Kesley, you're welcome. Thanks for your patience. Chris, what's your question? Chris the Fish, what's your question? Oops. Why is there? Chris the Fish? Okay, looks like Chris the Fish bailed on us again. Okay, next is Barb. There's Barb, Tricky, Marisa, and Barb, Tricky, Marisa, Queen Bree, and Shirley. Okay, so what's your question, Chris? Can I have a reading about myself? What is happening to my life? I'm confused about many things. I would like to know how to overcome my fears and challenges. Okay, so let's do Barb. Or universe, angel, spirit guides, please connect with bars. How do you know if my stepsister accepts me? Does she have a special message for me? Okay, so Barb, can you hold on to that thought, and I will read for Chris, and then you, okay? Because he was before. Cleanse the cards. Okay, how do I know if my stepsister accepts me? Does she have a special message for me? How do I know if my stepsister accepts me? Does she have a special message for you? Dude. Oh my god. Ace of Cups. She has blocked emotions. She needs to replenish her energy for some reason. Page of Cups. She definitely has a message for you, right? Page of Cups. It talks about communication and messages and some sort of offer, right? She has blocked emotions to you. Ace of Cups reversed. Emotional loss, blocked creativity, and she's guarding her heart from you. I don't know what happened between the two of you. Page of Cups. Right? Page. Immature offering. New path, new situation, tenderness, creativity. I feel like if you give her an offer, give her a little gift or something, it might open her up. Five of Pentacles reversed. It talks about financial breakthrough, recovering from some sort of money problems. So, financial breakthrough, recovering clarity. It talks about the need to recover from something and get money of some sort. So I wonder if you can help her with money, and that can help. I don't know why. And also, like, being a mentor to her, King of Swords. I think she sees you as somebody who is... One second. King of Swords. Please explain King of Swords. I don't know what happened between you and her. Like, why are you... 1 second. King of Swords. 1 second. Who's this King of Swords? Do you guys share a father? Is that what's going on? Or is it like your father's non-blooded, non-related? Like, how's she your stepsister? Because it talks about incompatibility, to view miscommunications and lying about something, coming clean about something. Someone needs to come clean about something they did, right? It talks about like the star. I think you're in the right direction, right? It talks about washing away the past, and you're in the right direction and getting what you want, right? Stepmother's daughter, right? Stepmother's daughter. So it's not blood related, right? Is this like 1 second. Stepmother's daughter? She's a very strong woman. Either your stepmother is a strong woman or 6 of Swords reversed. Lots of baggage. On defense. King of Wands reversed. She thinks you're impulsive, overbearing, lustful, unachievable expectations, and she feels stabbed in the heart by you for some reason. So what is going on? Oh. I wonder if it's your father trying to flirt with her, because yes, it doesn't look good. So yeah, it's weird. I get weird energy from this, right? It's just strange because it's the King of Wands reversed. It's somebody who is, hold on, King of Wands. Lost under 2 bucks, maybe rage, egocentric, selfish. I wonder if it's your father who flirted with her, not the other way around. Because it talks about someone coming clean about something and incompatibility. Wow. King of Swords. Gross. Page of Pentacles. New commitment of some sort, right? Yeah, that's why I'm scared to just send her a gift for no reason that she wanted even. I mean, like, does she live with your father? Like, does she live in the same house as your stepmother and father? I hear you, Rabia. Okay, so does she want it? Would she want a gift from? So she lived. How old is she? Because if you saw her flirting with your father and you accuse her of that, and it could be that your father is doing something weird. So it's not her, because the adult has to take responsibility, not the child, right? Would you want communication with Chris? Would you want communication with Chris? And the Empress reversed. Page of Swords, maliciousness. She thinks you're malicious. She doesn't like you. 9 of Cups. It talks about abundance, having everything she wants, and 6 of Cups. I think she would accept your gift, right? But she wouldn't trust you at all. With the 8 of Swords, she wants to break free. And it talks about accepting herself and new beginnings, the Ace of Wands. And yeah, I think no growth. Page of Swords reverse, maliciousness, uncomfortable in her own skin. Nine of Cups. It's she shows off. Nine of Cups. It talks about satisfaction in every area. Eight of Swords, breaking free from something. Six of Cups. It's a sibling card, and it talks about like a gift. I don't think it would last long. It would be some sort of new beginning for you guys. And Eight of Wands. It talks about traveling together. I wonder if you guys are like, this is like a very, it's like siblings, but then it's like, are you attracted to her? Six of Wands, no ego. Two of Wands, trying to gain control of a situation. Is that what you're trying to do? Gain control over the situation? Four of Pentacles and wasted sacrifice in the end. If you're trying to gain control of the situation, it's not going to help. It's not going to work. The Hangman reverse, it's wasted sacrifice, waste of time. Things will start moving in whichever direction, and then letting go of the past, I think, Four of Pentacles, and trying not to be possessive over someone. I know I sent her gifts previously. It would be a restart of our relationship. She has forgotten me, though, I think. Aha. I think she would accept the gift, right? And is she young or is she old? Because, God. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. She's older than you? How old are you? You know, because it would be really weird if your father was hitting on her. You know, like that would be really weird and inappropriate. Especially if he's married to her mother. And how would her mother react to that? It's like a betrayal. She's a child, 22. She's young. If you thought she's flirting with your father, it's probably your father flirting with her. You know? Which is so wrong on every level. It gives me like that guy, the Hollywood producer. What's his name? He married his stepdaughter. His Chinese stepdaughter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really creepy. Do you know what I'm saying? So, she lives in your father's house. Wow. I hope your father is not a creep, you know, to go after a young girl like that in front of his wife, you know? Weird, yeah. But me and her before, like, she accepted my gifts before I sent her PayPal. She has forgotten you. I mean, do you have feelings for her? Are you trying to have a relationship? Like, what is going on? Like, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? Should I move on? Yeah. God, humans are ridiculous. Humanity is lunacy. You know, it's just like he's married to your stepmother, and yet she's like, I don't even remember your question. I think she'll accept your gifts, and she will even. She might not. I think she might have. Like, are you attracted to her? Are you attracted? Because you're not blood related. So, are you attracted to her? What is going on? Like, why do you care? Are you afraid that she's gonna go with your father? Like, what is going on? Like, because at the end of the day, your father is the adult, and he has to be responsible for his behavior. Do you know what I mean? So you are attracted to her. I think she would accept, and I think if you went after her and tried to be romantic with her, you might have something going there. You know what I'm saying? And But then again, if you suspect her of being with your father, then that's kind of gross. Like, imagine she sleeps with both your father and you. How weird would that be? You know what I'm saying? According to my cards, I think you have to start off with a gift and some sort of apology or some sort of, and say that you want to take her out, you know? And I think she would be open to that, right? Even though she might at first be blocked emotions and refuse, but then if you ask again, I think she might accept. So she got you to gift her $60. Forget about money. Like, buy her like a physical gift and then ask to take her on a date, you know? But I just hope she didn't sleep with your father, because that would be really weird. I had that kind of situation, you know. Once I was with this older man and then his son tried to hit on me and I was like, oh my God. His son didn't know I was with his father and I was like, oh my God. Imagine if I went with the son, you know, and then I was with both the son and the father. Do you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't do such a thing. I'm not like that, you know. But you have to just be careful, right? Okay. You want to skip the line? Christabeth, she said she only wants money for gifts. She's so needy, but she doesn't be honest. And I don't know what to tell you, Chris. Okay, I'm going to move on to Kelsey Wells. No, we did Kelsey. Barb, we're going to do Barb now. Can I have a reading about myself? What is happening to my life? Confused about many things. I would like to know how to overcome fears and challenges. What has happened to my life? I'm confused. My university knows very bad. Please connect with Barb and ask her a question. What is happening in her life? She's confused about many things. She would like to know how to overcome fears and challenges. Yeah, you're after Barb. Yes, Tricky. There's Tricky, Marisa, Queen Bree, and then Shirley. One second. One second. Hey. 1 second. Wait, hold on. Oh, hey. 1 second, Mashka? Mashka? Do you hear me? Hello? 1 second. Hello? 1 second, let me call her up. Let me just tell her. Hey, basically, I'm going to finish off the tarot reading I have on my channel, and then I'll call you. Do you need to talk now, or can you wait a few minutes? Talk about keeping it in the family. Sorry, Chris, that I try to help, but it's just so confusing. Hi, Rabia. Okay, let's go to... No, it's my sister. Okay. First fish. Let us witness. No, it's my sister. Right, okay. Can we have a reading for Barb? How can she overcome her fears and challenges? She has blocked emotions. You need to replenish your money. Wow, lots of chaos and fighting. It talks about breakups and betrayal and you're feeling weak. You're not in your power now. And you're refusing to give up on something. Judgment. Reversed. Justice. Okay, so here we have, it talks about broken heart. Is your heart broken? Blocked emotion. You're out of energy, it seems to say. You've had some sort of recent breakup. 5 of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles reversed. It talks about you needing to recover your money. Maybe you're coming into money now, and you will get money, but it seems like you've had some sort of breakup recently, and there was lots of fighting, lots of war with the Five of Swords, and it's been rough, and it's been a radical change that's come to your life, and it's been a divorce and a breakup, or that's what you want. With the Five of Swords, it talks about lots of fighting, right? I think part of your problem is money also, right? Five of Swords. I'm reading the energy of the cards, right? Like from your... It talks about wanting to fight, and there's lots of conflict. And it talks about disruption and feeling judged and conflict, and it's talking about change as well. Not necessarily breakups, but it can lead to a breakup, right? You feel like attacked, and you feel weak and vulnerable, and then Eight of Cups reversed, it's basically... Eight of Cups reversed, it's refusing to give up, right? Okay. And then there's judgment, feeling judged and bad self-esteem, and other people are judging you. So that could be a problem. You need to work on your self-esteem. It talks about feeling judged, yeah. Blaming others or people blaming you. But what it seems to say is that you will, whatever you're going through, you will get through this and you will get justice. It talks about perhaps some sort of legal case you're going through. Are you going through some sort of court case? Because I feel like you will get justice, right? And there will be fairness. And then the Fool talks about you will start believing in yourself. And I think that's your problem. You need to believe in yourself, right? And let me show her. Sending my sister. Almost done. Almost done. And it talks about like taking chances, because the Fool, it's taking chances, it's being uninhibited, nobody blocking you from overcoming your problems and taking risks and taking chances, and it's going to lead to good things. That's what it seems to say, you know. So if you feel like you need to break up, then that's what you should do. Knight of Swords, it talks about something exciting coming into your life. Perhaps you're still with this person, and the Chariot, it talks about you overcoming problems and moving forward. Perhaps if you had a broken car or something, things have been broken down in the relationship, you can fix it. Or like what I think, whatever you choose to do, you will get justice and you will be able to overcome these problems, right? Does he want to break up with me, or does he want to continue? Okay, we can ask that. Does my husband want to break up with me, or does he want to continue? Can you show me your dress? So pretty. It's not that pretty, my dress. Does Barb's husband want to break up with her? Does he want to continue? My dress? The goddess. Oh, no goddess. I'm an old fart. Thanks, though. My husband want to break up with me, or does he want to continue? Do you want to break up with her, or do you want to continue? Not reaping what you sow. Family business. There's something going on with the family. I think he wants to continue on. Like, it feels like he's not feeling the results for his hard work, and maybe he feels unappreciated, right? It talks about Ten of Pentacles, wanting to keep the family together. And with the family business, is this something that you're fighting about? Money, family business? And Two of Wands. I feel like he wants to take control of a situation with the Two of Wands. And it talks about like also choices and decisions, right? So Two of Wands, being in control, seeing big picture, wanting more, no satisfaction when you have options, decision, projects, starting to build something. He wants to continue building something with you, but he also wants to be dominant over you. That's what it's about. 10 of Wands, burnt out, and it talks about him feeling burnt out and unable to deal with the stress And the Hierophant reverse, that's 10 of Wands reversed and the Hierophant reversed. So 10 of Wands reversed, it's exhaustion. He feels like basically there's no point to the struggles, right? And he just wants to dominate. And the Hierophant reversed is something, it's like a breakup of the family. Nonconformity, freedom, rebelliousness, rule reversal, unethicalism, breaking convention. It could also mean broken marriage. So, and then Page of Cups. Do you have kids? Page of Cups. Disappointed in the relationship. He's a little bit emotionally immature, it seems to say. So, does he want to break up? Does he want to break up with you? Thanks, Shirley. His mother secretly hates me and throws hate or plays innocent. Yeah. Here's so quick. Show me obey. Are you into like dominance, Chris? Do you want to break up the world? Perfect balance. End of cycle. Beginning of a new. The completion. He feels complete. I feel like if he wants to break up with you. Okay, the world. The end of a cycle. It's beginning of a new. It's usually ending. Perfect balance, right? The world. It's completion. He feels complete in the marriage, or it could mean he wants to end it, right? Begin something new. Journey's end. And end the responsibility, right? That could be endings, yeah. So, and then King of Pentacles reversed. It's a man who is just cares for his business. That's all. That's what it's about. His business and his money. He talks about a man who's a workaholic and just wants to indulge in his pleasures, and there's no commitment to you anymore. Eight of Pentacles. He wants to continue building for the future and regain skills for his future. And I wonder if he's a closeted gay man. Does it make sense? He might be gay. It talks about maliciousness and sudden awareness, something coming out, or a moment of realization, and then the Sun. So I think it's complicated. I think he doesn't know what he wants right now. Right? King of Wands. He has unachievable expectations of you. This makes me feel like maybe he thinks the grass is greener on the other side, right? Five of Cups. Reverse. Acceptance, moving on, finding peace through ongoing suffering, sadness. He's ready. I think he's ready to move on, right? Like, I don't think has made a decision right now, but I feel like, I think eventually he would figure it out, and I think that's what he might want with the Hierophant reverse. It's like, but I think most of all, he wants to dominate, control, and he wants to hold on to his money, and he's like obsessed with work because the Eight of Pentacles, it's working and gaining skills, being stable, and improving his skill to focus on his future. He's obsessed with work and with reaching deadlines, right? So let's ask, does he love you? Does he love Barb? Does he love Barb? Nine of Pentacles. The Hermit. Withdrawn. I wonder if he sees you as being into yourself and doing inner searching and meditating. Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's reckless spending. He thinks you're spending all the money. And he's really craving independence. Four of Swords. He's tired and burnt out. The Hermit. He just wants to be alone and do his own thing. Inner searching and strength. Bad self-esteem. Judgment. Judgment talks about having new realization and things coming full circle and karma and justice, money, justice, court cases, money, fairness, equality. Hey, let me see 1 second. I don't see real love here because like Judgment upright is somebody who sees things has a new awareness and, sees the full dimension and takes accountability, and it talks about forgiveness, and it talks about transformation as well. So, okay, let me pull the dices and see. Does he want to end it? Karma, Saturn in Aquarius, seventh house, partnerships, relationships, Venus and beauty. Aquarius is fixed and stable, determined. Aquarius, it's air, light and hot. And Saturn, it's karmic. It is consequences for your actions. It is, hold on, Neptune, no. Saturn, it's basically Capricorn, harvest, punishment, patience, pessimism. I don't think right now he's looking to break up with you, but it looks complicated, and reaping what you sow. So I don't see love here. I don't see any love here. I just see lots of complications and him being obsessed with his work and trying to dominate and control, and he has this malicious attitude towards you. I see someone who's craving independence. I don't know if that's you, if he sees you as being wanting to be independent and move on, or if that's what he really wants. You know what I'm saying? Should you break up with him now? Do you have kids with this guy? What does your gut tell you? You know? Should you break up with him? What's a good idea for him to break up with him? Should you break up with him? You don't have children. That's great. I'm not saying it's great, but it makes things more simple. Should she break up with him? Are you addicted to him? In some way, it talks about addictions, fantasies, illusions, lack of clarity, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. Take chances. You should take a chance. Don't be afraid. If that's what you want to do, your luck is going to improve now, right? So with the Wheel of Fortune and with the Fool, it talks about being free and uninhibited and unrestricted and taking chances, right? So if that's what you want to do, that's what you should do. And the Chariot, it talks about like finding balance and moving forward and being able to execute what you want, whatever you want. So I think if that's where you want to go, that's the way you should go, right? Seven of Cups, it's fantasies. Is that what you're fantasizing? Are you fantasizing to be free from this guy? Or it talks about addictions, illusion, fantasy, temptations, right? Should she break up with him? The ninth house, it's Sagittarius, philosophy, higher learning, Venus and partnerships and relationships, and what is this? Gemini. Yeah, Pisces, fantasies. Yeah, Pisces is fantasies, right? 1 second. Pisces is intuitive, psychic, and dream world, romantic, intuitive, sensitive, anxious, emotionally needy. You are Pisces, so you're a bit emotionally needy. That's what it seems to say, and you want the relationship to work out. You don't really want to. You're just having a hard time because you don't understand your husband. I mean, your boyfriend, whoever. So what's his intention towards you? You're fantasizing about your independence, okay? So what's his intention towards Barb? This will be the last question. And what's his intentions towards Barb? Indecisive. He's confused. He hasn't made his. He doesn't want to have kids with you, or it could be the Empress reverse. He's unable to conceive and grow with you. He doesn't feel like he can grow with you, and I don't know if you have money, but all he cares for is money, and his heart is blocked towards you. And Knight of Wands. He has anger towards you for some reason. Eight of Wands reversed. It's somebody who is panicking, rushing, feeling exhausted, and feeling you're weak, and feeling stuck with you. Six of Swords. Unable to move forward. Unable to collaborate. Boredom. Eight of Cups. Refusing to give up. And fights and war. I think in the end he'll break up with you. Like this moment, he's not. He doesn't know what he wants, but eventually he'll break up with you with the Five of Swords, or he'll betray you in some way, because he's blocked from you, and the reason why you're even asking this is because you're feeling that, you know. So, if I were in your shoes and I'm feeling these vibes from my boyfriend, I would say either we can go to couples counseling to figure out what's going on, or I would move on, especially since you don't have kids. You understand? So, okay. Next is welcome Barb Tricky. What Mo Aries, and as his Snapchat says, really feels for me. His intentions in our relationship now. We both 19 years and Sagittarius. What does he feel for you? What's your question, Tricky? I don't know why people write things that I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll do. I'll go to couples counseling and see if he's interested. If he's not interested, then I'll break up. Move on. You don't need it. You can find someone else. Hey, how are you? You okay? You still itchy? She's still itchy. What time is it? Okay, his current feelings and thoughts about me and about our relationship. Okay. Ask for big vibration you get. I just wanted to know what Tad said about him and me. Okay. That's more clear, thank you. What does he feel about you? How's my job? Are you talking to me? Shirley? My job, I quit. I quit my job. Okay, what's his feelings towards Tricky? Nine of Pentacles, Strength of Earth, Page of Swords. Okay, so Tricky. Nine of Pentacles. It talks about somebody who's craving independence, that's craving to be financially stable and get money and job. Strength of Earth. It talks about you guys butting heads, right? And feeling bad self-esteem. This feeling makes me feel like you get angry at each other and you insult each other. Thank you, Sherry. You too. And Page of Swords, it talks about this person being malicious to you, lying to you, not being honest with you. And this person has bad self-esteem and he feels not comfortable in his own skin, and the devil reversed. It talks about him wanting to break free from toxic cycles and patterns, and maybe both of you can get over, like, fix this relationships by breaking the toxic cycles that you find yourself stuck in. Yeah, and Four of Pentacles, it talks about holding on to the past, holding on to people, possessions, money, and boredom as well, and stability, looking for stability. Does this make sense to you? So what was your question? I want to know. Yeah, so I feel like, I don't know about you and him, but it talks about him wanting to be free. I quit because basically there was a horrible woman there that it was a buildup of things with my job. It was a buildup of things. I went to Chilo to help my friend who had surgery, and let me ask if we will break up. 1 second. He's been hurt a lot in the past, but it still affects him. So will they break up? Ten of Cups. 10 of Cups. It talks about complete happy family with the picket fence. Marriage. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. It's like boredom. It's basically 10 of Cups. It can mean either the end of a cycle, the beginning of new, or you have the complete package with happy family, right? And then the 4 of Wands, it can talk about also like routine, right? Like it talks about routines, and that might lead to boredom, or it can mean like the formation of a new family. So I don't understand this, why the Hangman reverse. It talks about waste and sacrifice, and things will start moving, and afraid of change. I feel like your relationship is stagnant, like stuck in place, because either of you are afraid of change and holding on to the past and unable to move forward. But I think he wants happiness, and 9 of Cups, it's happiness, it's looking for joy and content, satisfaction, rewards, physical pleasure, luxurious living. He's looking for luxurious living. Jupiter and Pisces, it's growth, it's expansion, it's higher learning, it's intuitive, and it's Pisces are emotional and psychic. And so what's the answer? I don't think you'll break up. At least not right now, right? Is he in love with her? Let me ask. Is he in love with her? 12th house. Endings and beginnings. 12th house. 12th house. Subconscious Pisces. It's Pisces, and it's subconscious Neptune. It's endings and beginnings. A relationship. Right? Are you Pisces? Did you say you're Pisces, or that was someone else? A lot of Piscean energy, psychic energy. Hold on. 12th house. I feel like subconsciously he wants to end it. Do you know what I'm saying? Or he wants to go on some sort of vacation. Right? And it's karmic. The South Node is karmic. He talks about the past, and this has to do with the cycle of life, about reaping what you sow. It's from the past life. It's also, and then it's Pisces energy. So all in all, what is that, right? So Pisces is in the 12th house also. So subconsciously, I think he wants to end it, right? But he's afraid of any type of movement, break up, or marriage or anything. You know what I'm saying? So the question is he in love with you? Does he love Tricky? It's complicated. He probably has a lot of emotions in regard to, Judgment. He feels judged and blaming everybody. He needs a vacation. Reaping what you sow. Seeing the results for his hard work. Page of Wands. He wants something new. New offer. Communications. I think he feels very judged. He needs some sort of vacation. He doesn't want to fight anymore. I think that's what it is. And then there's Three of Cups. He talks about creation, creativity, parties. He wants to be free to party. Does he want to be with someone new? Hold on, let me check. He's burnt out. I keep saying that. And he wants to move on somewhere. And he wants justice. Does he have some sort of legal court cases? Five of Wands. It's butting head, learning to respect differences. And Page of Cups, something new. New offer. I think he wants to leave you, and he wants to go on vacation, and he wants to be with many other women, but he is too afraid to do anything on his own. He's stuck in his ways. You know what I'm saying? Fairness and equality. He wants justice. Okay, so let me ask one last time. Does he want to break up? Aries and Sag. That is very fire. Does he want to break up with Tricky? He's afraid of change. He's afraid. I think he wants to break up. Reaping what you sow. Seven of Pentacles. Seeing the results of his hard work. Can you please explain Three of Cups? I think he wants to party. He wants to spend time with his family, his friends, and he wants to party, and he wants... Are you guys young? His heart is blocked, and Ace of Wands. He's bored. Give and take. Six of Pentacles. New opportunity? New investment? New opportunity? New beginnings? Does he want it with somebody else, or does he want it with her? New job opportunity. The Emperor. Power abuse. Seven of Wands. It's not clear to me. It's really not clear. I'm confused. The Wheel of Fortune. No direction. He has no direction. He's just afraid of the unknown. You're the one who will have to break up. Page of Swords. Uncomfortable in himself. Knight of Swords. It's reversed. He's lying. He likes to play mind games. He's scatterbrained. He has no direction. Knight of Swords. Again, no direction. He feels trapped and he's afraid. He wants to end it with the Ten of Swords. He feels betrayed and he does want to break up with the Five of Swords. I think you have to take action. Like I would break up with him. If I were you, I'd be the one because he's too afraid of his own shadow. He wants to be free to hang out with other women and to party. Maybe he's too young. He's too young for anything serious. Do you understand? Hi, Rabia. Just rewind the video and watch over what I read for you. I don't see love for you. I don't see love. He's blocked emotions and he's bored. He's bored with you. That's what I see. I don't think he's in love. And I think that he wants to be free. He's craving independence. And he wants to end it subconsciously. He wants to end, but he feels stuck because he's afraid to do it. He's afraid, and also it's a bit karmic, the two of you being together. South Node, it's where your soul left off, right? The past, the familiar. I think it's stagnancy as well. The reason why he's stuck with you is because you're familiar to him. I don't know how long you've been together, So the reason he's staying with you is because not from love, but because you're familiar to him and you're what he knows, and he's too afraid to move on his own. But he really wants to be free and party with other women and with his friends, and he doesn't want anything like maybe underneath, like maybe in the future he would want to be married to you, but not now. Like now he needs to be free. You know what I'm saying? So your nice paintings. Can you show us your paintings? Thanks, Shirley. Which ones? I think he might even have cheated on you. I'm not sure, right? But I do see. I can't say for sure if he's cheated on you, but I think he definitely doesn't tell you the truth, and that's just from what I see. You know, if I were you, I would break up with him because subconsciously that's what he wants. So that's what I would do because that's what he wants, right? And maybe sometimes in the future, you know, I that's all I can give you right now, right? 1.5 years, yeah. I understand. It's hard. Breakups are hard. But follow your intuition, you know, if that's what you want to do. But I think he wants to really let go and move on. What's the deal with the man who... Thank you for your time. You're welcome. Marissa, are you there? Marissa, are you there? If not, we'll move on to Queen Bree. Queen Bree. Queen Bree? Marissa? Hey, Cookie. Are you still itchy? Yeah? Are you still itchy, honey? It's so beautiful. Intuitions tell me that he's in love, but because of the past burden, unable to take efforts very strongly. He's bored. According to my cards, he's bored. And he wants to party. He wants to go party with other women. 3 of Cups. It's like women's events, hanging out with harems of women, right? And, okay, how do blessings feel about me? How do blessings feel about you? I feel like I'm tricky. How do blessings feel about you? Rabia, you can rewind the video to what I said, and you can rewatch it and see what I said. Okay. What's your question? How do blessings feel about you? How do you understand the spirit guides? How do blessings feel about you? Mm-hmm. Queen, Wheel of Fortune, and Knight of Wands. I think he's very attracted to you, but he doesn't want any commitment. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, things taking a karma, things taking a turn for the worst. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, right? So that means bad luck, loss of control. He feels like you're out of his control. You guys don't understand each other, but he's very attracted to you, and it's temporary. I think he doesn't want any commitment to you. He just wants sex. Okay, so it's a woman. Because I got Knight of Wands. I'm thinking it's all sexual. So if it's not a sexual encounter, then it's just a temporary situation. Because Knight of Wands comes in quick and goes quick, right? So Knight of Wands comes in quick and goes quick. But it also talks about bad luck, loss of control, misunderstandings, karma, delays. 6 of Swords reversed is unable to move on. 6 of Swords is unable to move on because of all baggages, lots of baggage, emotional baggage, unresolved issues, resisting change and transition, feeling alone and stuck in the past. And there's no commitment here, Page of Pentacles, and there's loss of direction. This person is unfocused and undisciplined and all over the place. You understand? So I don't know, is this a sexual partner or it's just a friend? But there's no commitment here. So even if as a friend, if you're trying to talk to this person as a friend, uh, there's no commitment here. It's just something that happens very quickly, comes in, you guys had good chemistry, maybe, but there's misunderstandings and you're butting heads. Does this make sense to you? Or, yeah? I have to go soon because I feel bad. I basically have lots of people that I talk to, and I use up all my energy. So cute. My sister. So cute. Yeah. My sister is in Italy with her husband, and she's really sweet. And so sweet. Do you really like her? We just started dating. Oh, it's a same-sex relationship. Yeah, so she's just looking for fling. She has no direction. It's probably not personal, right? It's probably not personal because it's here. Look, I can show you the cards. You see the cards here. It's not personal. It's just something that it just comes in quick and goes quick. And she has lots of past baggage. She's unable to move forward. There's misunderstandings. Like, I feel like she also feels like you guys don't understand each other, and lack of commitment. She's too lazy to pursue any relationships. Disorganized, clutter, and she cares more for money, right? So that's what I see here. Does this answer your question, Queen Bree? Yeah, does that answer your question? Thank you for waiting, Queen Bree. I appreciate that. I'm sorry if it took such a long time, right? But yeah, I can't operate so quickly. Dahlia, the list is closed. I'm sorry. Okay, Shirley, you want to know, what's the deal with the man who drove past my place last week, staring so hard and his eyes were popping out of his skull? And he broke his neck steering. And he about broke his neck steering. He always sends me energy. That's scary. Okay, Queen Bree, I'm sorry about that. If it's not what you wanted to hear. What does he want? What is his feelings toward the end of his next actions? You guys can always, I don't know if I'll take money. Okay, Rabia. Shirley, what is this guy's feelings towards Shirley? Have you dated this guy, Shirley, or it's just a freak that is stalking you? You know what I'm saying? I might be wrong, Queen Bree. So I might be wrong, Queen Bree. Is there anything else? That's all I saw, really. I'm moving on to Shirley now because I'm out of energy and I need to go soon. If you want a private reading, then that's a possibility. You know. Okay, Lord, Universe, Angels, Spirit Guides, please connect with Shirley. And what is this guy? What does he want for Shirley? What's his feelings towards Shirley? What does he want with her? Seven of Cups, looking for clarity, dreaming, inherent, unrestricted, family time, temperance, to try out with you stuff. Oh God, nothing gonna come of this, Shirley. Dahlia, the list is closed. I'm sorry. Okay, so Shirley, ask for this guy, right? You're welcome, Queen Bree. I hear ya, all of you. Now it's Shirley's turn. Seven of Cups. It talks about looking for clarity, trying to understand something. Lack of purpose. The guy he doesn't have a purpose, basically. Surely, from what I see here, according to the Seven of Cups reverse, it talks of him not having a purpose when he stares at you. He's looking for pleasure as well. You might just want something with you sexually. The Hierophant reverse, it talks about he's not ethical. He's not coming with good intentions. Right? You like him? It talks about someone who's unethical, and doesn't want anything of nonconformity, freedom, rebelliousness, unethicalism, breaking convention. He just wants to do his own thing, right? Ten of Cups talks about like happy family, emotional happiness, completion. He wants to have a personal relationship with you, I think, right? With the Ten of Cups, right? And he wants to try it out with you with the Temperance. But it's not with the best of intentions, because Seven of Cups, it's like doesn't know what he wants. Has no purpose. And his purpose really is pleasure, but I think he's going to stab you in the heart with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords talks about heartbreak and betrayal and feeling stabbed in the heart, and third party also. So I don't know what that means. Does this make sense to you, Shirley? Good job. That's good. He might want a relationship with you, but it's going to end in sadness and betrayal. That's what it seems to say. It talks about heartbreak and Three of Swords. It's betrayal and feeling stabbed in the back, and third party, perhaps. Dahlia, the list is closed. I'm so sorry. She has a good job. So, does that answer your question? Hi, Kevin. Yeah, like Three of Swords. It's lack of recognition, give and take. Ten of Wands, putting down responsibility, completion, the Tower, the Moon, secrets. Tower reverse is dodging bullet. I don't know if he wants to hurt you on purpose. Like, what's his intention? Just really Aries in the 6th house. Hold on. What is this? Neptune. Neptune in Pisces is the subconscious. 6th house, right? It's in the 12th house, right? Is this the 6th house, Neptune? No, the 6th house is hold on a second, I'm confused. 6th house is work and home. No, work and health. And it is Mercury communication. Neptune is endings. Neptune, it's in Pisces, it's a subconscious, and hold on, let's see what he wants with you. Neptune. Dreams, illusions, uncertainty. He doesn't know what he wants. Yeah, makes sense. It's in Pisces. It's psychic. He's dreaming. Maybe he has some sort of dream, but he's a liar, and he is also, he might have some sort of addiction problems, and it's in Aries. So Aries is a fire sign, and it's in values and possessions. So yeah. So I don't know if he wants to hurt you on purpose. I don't know. Does he want to hurt Shirley? Does he want to hurt Shirley? Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Endings. Dead energy. End of cycle. Why would it say that? Working for the future and getting to the root of a problem. Worrying. Nine of Wands. Reversed. Burnt out. Pointless struggles. I don't know. It's not clear to me. Anyway, I'm sorry, Shirley. I need to go now. Thank you for being with me. I'm tired. And yeah, he probably has addictive problems, you know. If he really wanted something with you, he'd find a way to contact you if he had good intentions. But he sounds like a psycho creep, the way he drives past your house and stares at you, like, and breaks his neck, staring at you, which is really weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know if he's a drinker or what. Yeah, because also it seems to say that Piscean people have, I know you're Pisces, right? But generally they might struggle with addictions. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, thanks for being with me. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry if I didn't answer all your questions. I need to take more vitamins because my energy level, I get drained really fast. Okay, guys, Shirley, I hope everything is going well with you. Really, I hope. And everybody else, talk to you next time. Bye. You're welcome, Shirley. Bye, guys.